Ohio, bitches! Welcome back to my channel, and once again, I am Wewe, and today I am going to react on a video from YouTube. So, check this out. Ooh-wee! So, the video that I'll be watching for today is from Happiness Crossing, and they call it 6 Things You Shouldn't Do in the Philippines 2019. Open and close parenthesis. You need to watch this. Wow. I think it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be cool because even me, I'm wondering what shouldn't I do in the Philippines? Yeah. So if you want to see the original video, you can check the link on the description below. Let's start.
Hello, I'm Fernando,
Hi, I'm Vanessa.
and in this video we are going to share with you 6 things you shouldn't do here in the Philippines.
Actually, 5 mistakes you should definitely avoid, and one super mega good tip in the end of the video that's gonna make your experience in the Philippines much better.
Make sure you watch until the end of this video, especially if you are planning on coming here to the Philippines.
Follow these steps, guys, to save money and make your travels here in the Philippines stress-free and as amazing as you can.
It's more fun in the Philippines. So first thing you should avoid here in the Philippines. Try to do not walk with big bills in your pocket. Always carry small change with you, because here in the Philippines it's really hard once you go to get a bus ticket or you go to a local restaurant and you want to pay your bill with 1,000 pesos
Yeah.
or big notes. Usually they won't have cash to change for you. So make sure you go to a local bank and get some change for you, and you're gonna make your life easier and life of the Filipinos even easier.
Second mistake to avoid here in the Philippines is
You know what? That was true. Okay. If you are going somewhere, it's better to have smaller bills. Kasi I mean, it's not just for the foreigners, alam mo yun, even for us locals. If ever you're paying on a big note, on a big paper bill, there are 2 things that you'll hear from the store. One is, do you have an exact amount? Second is, do you have a smaller bill? You know, like, dude, come on. Should I need to be prepared for that? So that's not my problem. It's not my problem anymore. It's your problem anymore. And I just want to share nangyari sa akin to before, and I know any Filipinos have experienced this. Sometimes pagka bumili ka, like kunwari you have a 10 peso coin, tapos bumili ka ng halagang 7 pesos or 8 pesos, and then sasabihin sa'yo nung nasa tindahan, pwede yung sukli mo candy na lang. What? Candy talaga ibibigay mo, no? Wow. Saya. I mean, if ever ba na kunwari bumalik ako and I'm short by 2 pesos or 1 peso, pwede ko bang sabihin sa'yo na, kulang yung pera ko pwede ba candy na lang?
second mistake to avoid here in the Philippines is definitely avoid taxi scams. It's really common here in the Philippines and actually whole Southeast Asia that people get scammed by taxi drivers, which can only happen if the taxi driver is going to try to charge you a higher fee and he's not using his meter, or he's gonna drive around the destination and takes a whole long way. That happened to us already once. Yeah. To avoid this mistake, download the app Grab. Every Filipino honestly recommend to us, download the app Grab. It's so much easier, they're really quick, and you actually connect with amazing people while doing that.
After a while living in here in the Philippines, they also recommend another app they call Angkas. Angkas is a common Grab here between the Filipinos that is actually scooter taxi.
Yeah, and it's even
really
cheaper.
Affordable.
Yeah, it's
super
cheaper. So if you're only one person, you don't have a big backpack on you, just get an Angkas.
And if you want to really keep in a really low budget, grab the famous jeepney. It's amazing experience. You're gonna pay only 20 pesos or even less than
that. And it literally makes the Philippines. Jeepneys is an experience you can only get this in the Philippines. It's really special and it's so much fun. You should definitely try it. But in case you have to take a taxi, make sure that the taxi driver puts the meter on. Check on your Google Maps that he's actually driving to the destination, and always take a picture of the number plate of the car, because just in case something would happen,
you are safe. The third thing you should avoid.
Yeah, that's once again true. Again, not just for the foreigners, even for the locals. Nangyayari actually yan if you are new to a place. Not just taxi, also tricycle. Because tricycle is also one of the famous mode of transportation here in the Philippines. So sometimes if you're new to the place and even you don't act like you are new to the place, like you act that you know the place, like, dude, I've been here for like a year or two. If you take a tricycle or a taxi, and if your destination is just so close to where you are, it's just nearby, and you take a taxi or a tricycle, they would already think, this guy is new here. So what they'll do is tell you that, oh my gosh, it's kind of far. So when you're getting to your destination, ka-ching, ka-ching. Or they would say, let's take this route because it's traffic there is kind of heavy, it's clogged. So again, when you get there, ka-ching, ka-ching. That's what's happening. Yeah, you can download Grab or Waze if you want some guideline, but I'm using the Google Map. Yeah, whenever I'm new to a place and I want to go somewhere, I will search it on the Google Map and then see if the destination is just nearby. Because if I can access it by walking, then I'll just walk. It can be accessible by a jeepney, then I'll ride a jeepney. Okay, but if I really need to take a tricycle or a taxi, it'd still be helpful because I can see where I'm going, and I can tell to the manong driver na, ay kuya, ba't hindi ka duman dito? If you're new to a place, you can always ask someone, but make sure that you will only asking the authorized persons, like if it's a security guard, if it's a policeman, if it's a traffic enforcer, just for your safety. Because sometimes when you ask the locals there, when you ask a random stranger there, they might think that he's new here, and then things happen. You don't want that.
Coming here to the Philippines is definitely getting a ticket out of the Philippines. Doesn't matter when you're gonna fly it out, just make sure that as soon as you book your ticket to come to the Philippines, you also already book a ticket out of the Philippines.
It happened to us actually when we were in Bali on the way to the Philippines,
and
they forced us at the airport to book a flight out, and
it was pretty expensive.
It was stressful. Just
too much
The
stress.
worst experience,
So
honestly.
please make a favor. Please make this favor for yourself and for your health.
For your mental health.
Book a ticket out of the Philippines.
Before of the mistakes to avoid in the Philippines is don't get an empty tricycle. One of the most funny transportation ways here in the Philippines is definitely the tricycles here. It's really bumpy usually, a lot of fun.
And the locals gave us this tip.
If you're on a low budget as us, try to find a tricycle which has already people in there, or take some friends together to share the tricycle cost. Because as you go into the empty tricycle, you will pay for the whole tricycle basically. So it's gonna be more than if you share the price with other people inside. And it's a good way to make friends as well.
Yes, perfect.
Sharing a tricycle, you have to get really close.
And hold yourself. Is everything open? And the fifth thing you should avoid.
I don't really know about this. Like, I'm not familiar. Maybe in a different part of the Philippines, they do this on their tricycle. Like, from where I am, from where I live. Umalis. Bye-bye. From where I live, tricycle here is like your private vehicle. Like, you're the only one in there. So you can take a tricycle, go to your destination, and basically you'll just be paying for the distance, not per passenger. Okay, if you're a group of people, of course, if you're with your friends, if you're with your family, and you're going to a very distant place, very distant place. Wow, how far away is that? Of course, you need to pay extra. But if a tricycle has already a passenger, you need to take another tricycle. It can't be shared. Yeah. So that's from where I am.
Here in the Philippines, and actually everywhere that you go, travel in the world, is look after your trash. Don't throw trash everywhere. Please make sure you keep it with you until you find a place to put your trash, and that's make everything better.
And also, you're not only gonna help the Filipino people, you're also gonna help us, because we're all living on the same planet. So maybe you could think about using a little bit less plastic. In the end, it usually gonna arrive in the beach, in the water,
in the ocean. And the marine life here in the Philippines is just incredible.
Beautiful.
And one of the most saddest thing we ever seen here is the amount of plastic and trash that is in the ocean.
Well, yeah, that's one thing about the Philippines. Marine life here is beautiful. There are beaches that are unexplored, and there are actually sanctuaries. But no, it's not just in the Philippines. Like, all around the world, there are many beautiful places all around the world. So please be mindful of our trash, okay? Like, is it a candy wrapper, or a bag of chips? Any kind of trash that you can crumple or fold into a small piece, and you can put it in your pocket or in your bag. Do it. Now, if ever you see a trash can somewhere, and then throw it there. Don't mindlessly just throw anything anywhere. I want to share again, because one time me and my friends are going to visit Bataan. We are going to a waterfalls there. The place is very beautiful, it's isolated. But our excitement drops drastically. Like, what? You know, you're excited to swim. You're excited because there's a waterfall in there. You can do cliff diving actually. Or no, just cliff jumping, no cliff diving. And before we do the swim, the jumping, the everything, we clean the place first. And we got really lots of trash. It's sad. Yeah, it's really sad.
Don't do too much, I don't want to get copyrighted.
Not again.
No.
It's time.
That's the best tip for you guys. That's the sixth tip for you. Actually, it's not something that you should avoid. It's something that you should do.
The Philippines is one of the friendliest, loving, open-minded countries we've ever been. The locals are so helpful, and this is a huge win for you.
If you ever have any questions, just ask the locals. They would be so happy to help you. Seriously.
So our last tip here for you guys traveling to the Philippines is definitely be open-minded and connect with the locals, with other travelers. Don't be scared, don't be shy. You're gonna have a much better experience connecting to the Filipinos. They're one of the best people we've ever met.
They definitely gonna invite you to go out with them, go to karaoke bars, going for dinner, showing you around. And don't be scared, don't be shy. Accept the invitation because it's a lot of fun. And a funny fact about the Filipinos is they know everything about the Philippines. Seriously, all the secret spots, the best places to visit, they love their country. They are so passionate about people coming here and having the best experience of their life. They will give it to you. So if you guys like this video and you'd like to watch more videos just like this,
Oh, okay. I love that part there. Whoa. That's once again true from all the Filipinos out there, 'di ba? Ewan ko ba, merong part kasi sa atin na medyo pagka may foreigner, alam mo 'yon, na nahihiya tayo eh. We are shy to talk to them, especially when they approach us. Yung out of nowhere bigla kang tatanungin. Huh? Then you froze. Kasi most of the time we will think English, nosebleed. Pero once we start talking to them, magugulat na lang tayo, uy, there's a conversation going on, Filipinos are very good English speakers. Alam mo yon? Because with us, it's basically it's not about the grammar. It's not about the pronunciation. It's about how you send the message across. If the foreigners understand you, then that's good. So most of the foreigners from an English-speaking country, they're not really about how fluent you are. Sometimes it's just help them out. They're not really expecting a lot from us. So no need to be shy, because they are not judging us based on how we talk to them, based on how we answer. Just as long as we help them figure out something, then that's good. Then when we start talking to them, yun na, lalabas na yung natin, yung sarili, yung pagka-Pinoy natin. Yung pagka makulit, ma-joke, masiyahin, lahat na lalabas. And then, yeah, true. Pagka tayo nakakakita tayo ng foreigner, parang gusto nating ma-experience nila kung ano yung meron sa Philippines. Like, yeah, we go out, we do karaoke nights, we drink beer. Not all, but most. and we go to places, and then we teach them how to get there. Alam mo yun, we are kind of passionate. Yeah, just like what he said. We are passionate to make them feel or make them experience the beauty of the Philippines. And we are so eager. Yung gigil na gigil tayo na, kailangan nyo mapuntahan to. Kailangan nyo to ma-experience. Ano ba? Yung mga tipong ganun. Okay, guys. There you go. Thank you so much. And I hope you liked the video. But if there's something that you want to tell me, like if you didn't like the video, or there's something that you want to improve, or you want to suggest a video for me to have a reaction with, just drop it on the comment box below, okay? So thank you again for watching. This has been Jewel. As always, choose happy. Bye-bye.